Let's do a little pillow talk right now. So, you all know who I am. There's no need for any introduction. You all know that this is the Voice of Resilience podcast. Come on, let's go. So, with that being said, let's talk about the pillow talk with yourself. That's why I'm coming from you off of my sofa. Let's talk about how we have to have these internal conversations with ourselves. This morning I was thinking about how we get so caught up with the should have had or done by now internal thoughts. And I think that's only because we adapt, or let's just say we adopt other people's timeline and not ours. And I think sometimes that allow us to get into other situations such as depression, or even having anguish or ill feelings towards other individuals because we're not doing what they said we should be doing by now, or we have not experienced what they said. You know, I think we have to stop and take a deep breath and be honest with ourselves and say, where am I at right now? What can I possibly do to change where I'm at right now? Because I am not them. They definitely not me. So, how can I change where I'm going? We have to take the time out to take a breather and say, hey, I may not have this, but I have that. I'm going somewhere with this. This is not the end game for me. I don't care what you're enduring in life. I don't care what you have endured in life. Always look for the positive outcome in whatever it is, no matter what. One thing I can honestly say concerning me with having MG, myasthenia gravis, people don't know what it is that I've learned to love on myself more. For years, I dealt with low self-esteem. And when I was diagnosed with MG, I thought, Lord, why me? Because I have dealt with this for a long time. And now I'm dealing with something that may alter my physical appearance. And I'm like, why? When I already deal with, I don't look like this person. I don't like that person. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not this. I'm not that. And you know what? I had sat there and adopted whatever somebody else's image of beautiful was. I thought that beauty was the outside, and it's not. Yes, that may be appeasing to the face or to the flesh, but at the end of the day, it's like substance. I can honestly say I don't have an ugly attitude. I don't have an ugly character. And I think at times that is what makes me more beautiful. So I can look in the mirror and see this droopy eyelid. I can look in the mirror and may not see, one side of my lip not moving or twitching or anything. I can see this eye may move this way or whatever the case may be. And I say, you know what? I'm still beautiful. I'm still beautiful because I'm no longer holding myself to somebody's standards of what beauty look like. I'm no longer holding myself from the inside of where I should be, because many people will say, "Oh, you shouldn't feel like that because you're this and you're that." No, don't tell me what I should feel because you're not walking in my footsteps. Don't tell me how I should react to people's comments or just to going through the motions of my facial features changing, because until you have walked in the shoes with somebody that has dealt with depression or dealt with low self-esteem, when you're dealing with chronic illnesses such as MG that alters your face or may even alter your walk or your talk, then just say, hey, Lord, give them grace. Lord, allow them to see themselves the way you see them and not the way man sees them. I never forget when I first started out, like posting pictures and videos concerning my eye and stuff. I remember a comment that I was like, oh man, did they say that? Forrest Whitaker. Yeah. But at the time my eye was like it was low, low, like it wouldn't open up. I even altered my hairstyle to go to this side because I didn't want anybody to see that. But that very thing that I didn't want people to see is now something that I want you to see and know that I'm still standing throughout it all. I'm still allowing my light to shine no matter what. So if you are in the midst of going through what you should have been, where you should have been, what you should have said, what you should have did, take a breather and realize that you set the tone. You set the limits on your life. You control the journey in your life and say, hey, I'm right where I need to be at this moment. I've said what I should have said at this moment. Because guess what? All the things you said and you done have created who you are now. So guess what? You can wake up right now in this moment and say, hey, I'm going to reframe my mindset and I'm going to say, I can do thus, thus, and thus. And this is how I can do it. Take the time out to start journaling. Write these things down. Reframe your world. Blink out sometimes. Just say, hey, I don't care who I was or what I was last week or even the last hour. I just know right now in this moment, I'm all that I can be. And I'm asking for grace and the ability to do the things that I cannot do for myself. But I'm asking my future to give me patience because I'm changing. I'm evolving just like the world is. You know, we have to get up every morning that we have these extra 24 hours or however many hours that he sees fits to give us. We have to take advantage of these moments and rock the world with it. Because I decree and declare that my 2026 going to be rocked. I'm going to be all that I can be. I know that's the Army slogan. Hey, it is what it is, but I am. I am. I'm going to live life and I'm going to enjoy it to the best of my ability. Do you hear me? So, y'all, let's do this. Let's get it. Let's take our shoulda, coulda, wouldas and throw them out the window and say, do, did, done, got it. Love you.